Hello, I'm Damien Jones from H&H Classics, and welcome to a brief overview of the 92 vehicles that we're putting under the hammer on Wednesday, November the 30th at the Pavilion Gardens, Buxton in Derbyshire. It's a properly diverse range, so we have everything from a 1909 Renault AX Tourer all the way through to a 2017 Mercedes-Benz S63L bi-turbo, a real super saloon. There are a couple of lovely Astons in the sale. So there's a 1999 Aston Martin V8 Coupe. They only made 101 of those, and we actually believe this is quite possibly the best of the 101. It really is extremely well presented. It's only ever been looked after by Aston Martin Works Service. It's covered less than 30,000 miles. It's just been pampered all the way through its life. The 1981 Aston Martin V8 Volante we have on offer is a car that was beautifully restored by Trinity Engineering about 20 odd years ago. And it was sympathetically upgraded with various touches which are more normally associated with the so-called Prince of Wales cars. So that's a real eyeful, and it generates huge presence when it's out and about on the roads. Another car which is equally striking is the 1973 Alpine Renault A110, the FASA, the Spanish-built car. That's been in the current ownership for over 20 years. It was restored by a marque specialist. It's been used as a fast road car, but also for light competition usage. And it's got a power-to-weight ratio that would not be dissimilar to a Lotus Elite, so it's a huge amount of fun. Speaking of Lotuses, there is a 1976 Lotus Elite that was gifted to Mario Andretti by Colin Chapman during 1976. Now that was Andretti's first full-time season with Lotus. It's the first season that he won a Grand Prix, the Japanese Grand Prix. It was 2 years before he was crowned world champion. And Colin Chapman was always very savvy to the PR possibilities of having his superstar drivers running around in Lotus cars, and this is no exception. That's a rare thing, but the auction is full of rare things. In fact, you could say it was full of various automotive unicorns, the kind of cars that I've not seen in 25 years, and I don't think I'll see again. So we've got a 1922 Belsize-Bradshaw, one-off, just being restored or stripped for restoration a few years ago. It's a project, but that has the makings of something fantastic. It'd be wonderful to see it revived and back on the roads again. We have a 1923 Césaire-Beric 2346 Doctor's Coupe. Again, a real one-off. We've not come across another late Césaire-Beric like that, a UK-built car that still exists. By that stage, Césaire-Beric had been taken over or was controlled really by Herbert Austin. So the 2346 model bears a very close resemblance under the skin to the contemporary Austin 20. We've got a 1922 Morgan Runabout Deluxe, one of 12 that are thought to have survived, and that's Deluxe because it's got a door. So that helps getting in and out of it, but that's differentiates it from the basic car. We've also got a couple of commercials, which are, again, an unusual sight. So there's a 1925 the Dion-Bouton fire tender, little fire engine, and a 1918 Peugeot Type 1525 truck. Moving towards the more modern bits and pieces, there is a 1994 Toyota Supra Mark IV twin turbo that's had just 2 owners and covered less than 27,000 miles from new, and it has been really babied. So that car is pretty much in showroom order. So a lovely, lovely cross-section of vehicles will be open for viewing on Tuesday the 29th of November, from midday until 6. On the morning of the sale, Wednesday the 30th, from 9 a.m. onwards. The sale itself will start at 1 o'clock. You can come along, you can bid in person. It is our last physical motorcar auction of 2022. If you're not there in person, you can bid via the telephone or via our website. Just like to take the opportunity to say thank you very much to all our clients who supported us this year. We very much look forward to seeing you next year, which is the company's 30th anniversary, so we've got a few things in store for then. But in the meantime, if we don't see you at Buxton, please have a lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.